Hi everyone, welcome back. This is Motorcycle Rescuer. I am the Motorcycle Rescuer, and this is Sultan. The SMT.
SMT, what?
What's your role?
My role is moral support for Mr. Rescuer himself.
Which he doesn't do.
And I don't know, wherever you want really.
So guys, sadly today is going to be kind of the last day really that we do kind of these daily videos. I had 2 weeks off at Christmas, my first time in probably a whole year, probably since this time last year actually. Normally I get all of the school holidays, and yeah, I didn't this year, of course for coronavirus reasons, and I may not get any more next year. But I've really enjoyed releasing more videos and chatting more to you guys and getting out there a bit more. For anyone who's interested, the channel made, since it started being monetized, I think it's 72 quid in 3 months.
We're in the money.
Yeah, £72 in 3 months. So it's not, so it's not exactly making money. But you know what? We'll build up a little account, maybe get enough to get a moped in a year's time, and we'll give away a moped or something. You know, that's the whole point, isn't it, of the channel? What?
I'm pretty sure my cousins in Bangladesh make more than you for the YouTube channel.
Well, YouTube's YouTube, mate. It pays what it pays. Today, a couple of bits we're going to do. I've got the newly painted side panels down there. I bought a pinstripe. I only had one colour. Sultan's not a huge fan, but we'll work it out.
God save the queen, as I say.
Red, basically, guys. I only got red. All I'm going to do is follow this line, you know, so that it's a bit neater. In red, and then that's it on that bike. This bike's fine. We love this bike. Nothing wrong. Although, now that it's got cold, this thing, what's it called? Sticky pad. If the heater grips fall off. And Sultan, you not got much to do today, mate, have you? But we're going to be painting the side panels because they're actually too bright for this bike. They need to be dumbed down a bit. So we've bought the what is it called? Alloy.
Mazda aluminium.
Mazda aluminium, but yet. Funny enough, it does dumb down the shine, which is good. It's what we want. And then we're going to shine up the real bright work with some Brasso down there. And technically, by the end of today, this bike can be done. And we've taken all of your comments into. Oh God, I've got no words today, mate. We've listened to you all, guys. We did at all times plan on edging this with edging strip. I actually said it on my channel yesterday, although I'm not sure if I cut it out. But yeah, we did, and we have bought some now, haven't we, mate? I've ordered some online, but we also bought some edging strip, didn't we?
Yeah. Bloody unboxing here.
Yeah, just because we saw it in Halford.
Tell them the story of how we got that.
No, they're not interested. So we're going to put a coat of our paint on there and the edging strip. And then the other thing that Nat you brought up is that it's very sharp, and if anything went wrong, it comes off. It could kind of hurt someone. Yeah, we definitely accounted for that as well in our heads, at least. We've got two options. We can do a little hole and put a cable tie through, but we thought that we might kind of just secure it on the other side. So we might, even if that means like some sort of tape, some sort of glue. So we might just secure it kind of back, basically like that. So on the back there, so it'll be something holding it on the back there, guys. Remember, we're not fabricators, we're not particularly good at this stuff, so we just do our best. But it will be safe and it will look okay. The rear seat unit is drying and looks great, guys. You know, I'm shocked actually. I'm trying to get Sultan to focus a bit more on his bright work. He's being quite lazy. I think, Sultan, polish up your rear swing arm today. Polish up your rear shocks because they aren't looking too healthy actually, mate. Are you listening? What? Don't order. How are you going to order to here? There's no address.
Just
no, you go and get food if you want food, you lazy git. Clean up your swing arm today, mate. Clean up your rear shocks as well, because the rest of this stuff, like the bright work here, is really cool. And we're going to clean that up more as well. No, don't. You can't order to here with no address. If you want food, go and get it. Stop being lazy.
It's so far away.
My kind of focus today, guys, I'm going to pull out Nat's zl600, our zl600 really, because you know, we both had it. Anyone who's not watching that on his channel, it's Nat's Knackers Yard. Get over there, comment, subscribe, do all that stuff. You might as well. It doesn't hurt you, and it means a lot to him. It's a great channel. It's much more advanced than mine in regards to the mechanics and paintworks. I think we get the clown votes, I think, which is what Sultan said earlier. Oh yeah, but we're clowns. They love us because we're funny. And
we have that feeling that look.
Not really, because my channel's fun when you're not here.
Oh yeah, we'll see.
Yes, Nat's Knackers Yard. Get over there, give him a like, drop him a comment. So I'm going to pull that out, put the valve cover back on, just have a little play with that today. Main thing I want to know is, does it have spark? My theory on that bike is that me, nor Nat, nor the company that just spent 400 quid working on the carbs can get the carbs right. My theory is that some carbs just can't be saved, guys. I've had this a few times. You saw it on the Faradero not that long ago. Some carbs can't be saved. It don't matter if you put in new jets and stuff. The carb, they just can't. All the innings and internals, they go, they rot away, they crumble, they can't be saved. My theory is that this bike needs a second-hand set of carbs, and I'm happy to put a set on if it has spark and that stuff looks okay. So let's get moving. So guys, first thing I've noticed is the compression on this is wrong. I think this bike's blown its engine. In the same kind of way the SH had the weird compression, and I knew it was a piston issue. I'll tell you why. Sultan's battery's brand new. I've had it hooked up to that Lex battery which I charged, which is solid and good, and to the car battery, all three batteries, and this is what it gives you. Listen. I can assure you they're 3 solid batteries, all full of power. So the compression in that engine is just not right, really. I don't know. I don't really have the skill to break down this kind of engine, but maybe it's something that needs doing. What I'm going to do is chuck that in the Lex, start it up, and then connect it over so that we've got some consistent power going through. I only wanted to check for spark, but you know, it has to turn over to be able to get some sort of spark, doesn't it? So let's see, chucking that back in there, and then we'll see if we can get it turning over a bit better. I don't know what's happened in this engine, but it's not right at all. So fully charged and running, we're going to put the power through this bike, see if it makes any difference at all. That battery is obviously a weaker battery, so it would make sense. That's a massive car battery, that's a 500cc bike battery, so it would have been better than that, guys. But we'll put the max through, we'll put it through with the engine running. It won't cause any issues to the electrics. It will just tell us kind of what's going on here in regards to compression. But at the moment, the pistons are seized or something. They are not turning over well enough, and it kind of makes sense. It's never been great. I remember it having low compression on the left bank, I believe, and then I think we've kind of resolved it. I think we put some oil down to resolve it as best as we could, and then it I think we kind of forgot about it, really, if we're being honest. It ran and rode like a nice running bike, and we kind of forgot that there may have been an issue with the left compression. I can't even check the compression now, guys, because it does not turn over well enough. What I am going to do soon is I'm going to pop the spark plugs, all of them, if I find the tool to go in. So let me connect up to this riding, see if we get any more compression, see if we turn over better. If we do, I'll check for spark, but the engine's not right. So we've got a bike on and powered, guys. Listen. It's putting a lot of pressure on that charging system. Look, watch. This bike has some sort of piston ring issue, some sort of cylinder issue. I've guaranteed. I don't know, part of me wants to start tearing this thing down, and the other part of me obviously needs to talk to Nat. My biggest concern isn't isn't the tearing down or putting back together, actually. My biggest concern is, can we find someone to bore the cylinders if I find that that's needed? And then secondly, you know, can we get the parts we need? This bike deserves an engine rebuild. It really does. 41,000 miles. It's kind of time, depending on... It obviously wasn't looked after, because we got it in quite a sorry state. But it's so not happy. So not happy. What I'm going to do next step is pop the spark plugs for me, see if the compression rises so that we can check for spark again, and see, you know, where we go from there, basically. So I'm going to pop the spark plugs. So guys, I removed the spark plugs. They all have a lot of crud and crap on them. Now I know Nat did a lot of work on this engine, so I'm surprised they look like that. It's not about... Look, it's like crap. They look like they've been in there for years. But I mean, a good clean will bring them up. It's not that. It's just, why is this engine so unhappy? Let's turn it over now, guys. I'm going to chuck the leads back on. We'll turn it over without the spark plugs in. The piston should go up and down easier. However, if there is some sort of piston ring issue in there, this isn't the solution, guys. This isn't going to help. This is just going to lubricate it. So that's not really the point of this. The point of this is, I don't know, actually, saying that. The point of this is that this engine, I think, needs breaking down. Probably needs new valves. Probably needs new springs, new valve oil seals, new pistons, new rings, ideally new bores and cylinders. But let's just see if it turns over a bit better without the spark plugs. You never know. Well, again, it doesn't show us anything, except we'll be able to chuck a spark plug in and see that the bike was sparking all along. Alright guys, the spark plug's removed. There's definitely more compression. What does that tell us? Possibly that it's more of a valve issue than anything else. Listen. That could tell us that it's more of a top end valve issue. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I need to. If I loosen them all off again. Maybe if I loosen them all off again, we'll just see if that releases pressure off the engine. Maybe, I'm not sure. While we're here, let's check for spark. So let's there you go. Is that there? Let's see if we got it in the. See if we get it in the shot. It needs to be earthed. Before anyone tells me it needs to be earthed, I know it needs to be earthed. Right, you can see that. I think. Let's see if we get any spark. I think you can see better than I can. There is no spark on that. Let me see if the side stand switch is an issue. Are you in shot? Let's try again. Where are we? Ready? There's no spark in there whatsoever, guys. Let's try the other plugs and leads. In fact, I'm going to try all four off camera, just out of curiosity. But at the moment, this is lead number 2, cylinder 2, no spark. Just for kind of clarity, guys, this is cylinder 1. Cylinder 1 has spark, I believe. Watch. Ah, come on. It has spark, guys. Right, stay. Just do something. There you go. Right, look, now it's earth. Look. I don't know how well that's showing, but that is definitely sparking. So coil 2 will be from, look, it's from the right pack. Coil 2 is from the right pack. And so that's from this one. Now I know that these coils are new, but I don't like the company that supplied them. We've had, I think between me and that, we've had 3 sets that were all a bit dodgy, and it's that company with the H on top. I mean, not that I'm outing them or anything, but I won't use them again. for obvious reasons. So at the moment the right bank coil isn't working, left bank is. Let's try the other side. So spark plug 4 is this one. Is that 4 or 3? 3. So spark plug 3 shouldn't be sparking, and spark plug 4 should be, and then that means the whole right bank isn't working. That's this. Except I know it's pretty much brand new, and I know we've gone over the wiring, and I know we've changed that, and we've changed all the everything. So again, I go back to thinking this needs the original Kawasaki coils, but I'm going to check that. So yeah, exactly as I said, guys, this whole right bank isn't working. We can look at the wiring. It's not like we haven't looked at the wiring a million times between me and that and whoever these other mechanics were. Basically, this bike had £400 spent on it after me and that worked on it. Now, we've done all the wire cleaning, we've done all the changing, the swapping. I'm sure it's just this crap company. I'm sure it is. These guys here. That whatever company they are, they've supplied us with 3 sets of bad coils so far. I'm going to check again just in case the wiring was the wrong way around or something. Yeah, so so 2 cylinders aren't firing. They're not the same two, are they? It's one on this side and one on that side, so it won't fire up even on 2. It's this here, it's this coil. I might have one from the phaser or from something in there, but I doubt it. What's your coil look like? None of my business. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Let me see if I've got a spare. I doubt it. So I don't have any coils. Obviously I don't have any coils. Is that right? Is that a 4-cylinder or 2-cylinder? He don't know. He don't even know what he's talking about. I love that he said 4. Look, love that he said 4. How many cylinder is it? 4. 4, 6, or 2?
At this rate, anyone's guess.
That's a good answer. Just tell the truth.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
How do we tell how many cylinders it is?
Just check online, innit?
How many exhausts are coming out?
2.
Each? Yes, 2-cylinder, yeah? So that coil wouldn't be any good to me anyway. Alright, guys. I'm going to chuck the spark plugs back in because I want to go back over the compression again. I do think it's probably my valve adjustment gone wrong. Maybe it's kind of too tight or something, I don't know. Nat, I think if you still have the book for this, Nat, send me a picture of the valve adjustment page, please, because they're only top rockers. So they should be easy enough to do. I think I did them right. But if I can find the manual, I can do them kind of exactly to the manual. But I did follow the system last time, I believe. But I am going to chuck the spark plugs back in, turn it over again. I'm just going to... So we saw that it turns over really well currently, but when the spark plugs were in, it has to come through the whole system, doesn't it? All the power has to come through the valves. And if they are too tight, then it puts pressure on itself. I'm actually going to loosen up all the valves. I'm going to pop this off while I still can. Loosen up all the valves randomly. Is this an interference engine? It don't matter, I'm not changing the timing. I'm going to loosen up all the valves and see if we get our compression back. I don't know, that sounds stupid. I'm putting the spark plugs back in. I'm going to run it again and see if its compression sounds a bit better. It might always have high compression, guys. It might just need the spark. Actually, no. I'm going to leave it alone, Sultan. I made my mind up. I'm buying the 2 coils, original Kawasaki ones.
Original Kawasaki.
This company, Sultan. This is our 3rd set of coils from them, and they're crap. And I hate doing that. It's this with the hate control. I'm sure they've just changed their logo online though. They're not silly. They're just crap. I want to buy original. It's their company, but they're crap coils, mate. This is the 3rd set that's broken down between me and that don't make sense. So I'm going to buy some originals and give them a shot. Sorry guys, not much going on. You nearly had me tearing down an engine, and now I'm not sure about my valve adjustment. But now I'm thinking some engines are a bit higher compression and just need the spark to straight away kick off, don't they? And then I'm thinking I have no idea what I'm talking about.
Welcome to my life.
How you doing?
I was literally about to, I bought blocks from the school shop, about to do the...
Oh, nice. We'll see that in a minute. We'll see that. Alright, guys. Let's, I'll show you what I mean by the pinstriping on this Poundland spray job. Here it's the pinstripe. We're just going to run it along the gap by hand. Round, round. Get it around as best as we can. This stuff does not like corners. So just try your best. And it just has to be a touch better. It doesn't have to be perfect. And you have to be able to get the... there it is.
I might be into Wookiees, but it sounds like you're into Eagles. So this is pinstripe that you're so long enough.
I mean, this is car pinstripe. That's all it is. It just, you know, people like to pinstripe the car sometimes.
I can picture all the.
It don't like corners. It don't like corners. So I'm not sure I'm going to be able to manage this here. But I'm going to try.
I can picture all the comments now.
What?
It looks shit. The red. Awful, man. Awful.
Yeah, of course it does.
You should have gone with black, man.
Nah, not black, because the whole point...
Or at least white.
The whole point is that you're trying to kind of cover up the lines. What I've done wrong here is I think the wax.
That sounds super cool to it.
I think the wax is stopping it.
It's frozen before.
Stick. And then I'm trying to go around corners with it, which it just doesn't like.
I'm meant to tear this stuff off.
What stuff?
The block.
What? Nah, it's not happy, this stuff. Look. Come on. Right, let me try giving it a good clean. I already cleaned it with bug and tar cleaner. Sorry guys, that was rubbish. I'll try again. So there you go guys, it's still got the plastic on it, but the brake cleaner, bit of brake cleaner, put it on a rag, only put it on the area you're working with because brake cleaner might take paint off, especially fresh paint. And then I guess let it sit for a while before peeling off the layer. I suggest a dab of a super glue on the ends, just to make sure they're really kind of sealed, but otherwise it does its basic job of pinstriping the area. This black just isn't great, but it's fine. It does a very basic job. Same thing on the other side, bit of brake cleaner on the rag, rub it around, make sure all the chemicals are off, and then you do the same thing, you pinstripe it around, let it sit. Maybe put the dab of glue on now, like maybe I'll put mine down there now, and on the other side, so here, maybe I'll peel back to there, put a dab of, tiny bit of super glue on, and then it should be kind of easier when peeling away as well. Okay guys, here we go, so the plastic's off now and that's kind of stuck on securely and the edge is neatened. I think it's alright. You're not a huge fan, are you, Sultan? I think it's alright. It just neatens the lines, that's all. It's the black that lets it down, really. Your idea.
I've got an idea, but I know you're going to hear it.
What's your idea?
Paint it all black.
Paint it all black? I was thinking that, but I can't be asked. I have not got that energy. This is a £500 bike.
What happened to 700?
I don't know what it's worth, mate. I have no idea.
Well, I'm not buying off you for 500.
This will be nice for someone just to plod around on, someone who doesn't care about the bodywork, just plod around.
Get into bikes, basically.
Enjoy it, you know, yes, it's a 50cc, but it's got a 125. No one's ever going to know that, really. Just insure the bike, tax it,
I ain't getting involved in your legal matters.
and plod around. That's, you know, that's it. But no 16-year-olds, because that's silly. To be fair, this engine isn't... The 2-stroke 50 is as peppy as this anyway, honestly. Except this does kind of 45, 50, and they're meant to do 30. Except they're all de-restricted, and they all do 45, 50 anyway.
I think, you know, like bikers in their 50s and whatnot, and they just want, like, they don't want to go through the whole hassle of the whole testing and stuff, like they've done the test like 401.
They look really rough, these, but until they're finished,
You won't know.
you won't know, and we put the edging on. They're going to have to go indoors for a couple of days, and then the edging can go on. Diablo's kind of buttoned up, guys. Batteries in and on and everything. That's it. There's nothing else we're doing to that. I'm doing to that. You don't owe a penny in that.
What? I gladly do not.
What do you mean gladly? It's a nice bike.
What, the Ducati,
The zl600. Yeah. I mean, look, I've got like £600 in bikes here, mate.
I've got about like 600 in this bike, haven't I?
I don't know what. This is an 850 all day long bike, maybe a grand. 500, maybe. Scrap metal at the moment, depending on how much you butcher it and if you drop it like you nearly did earlier.
Hey, you know, when I dropped it.
Also, that spanner isn't going to be helping the paintwork, is it?
Well, not really, no, but you know when I nearly dropped it, I nearly was like, you know, yeah.
So annoying.
I'm gonna use all my leg power.
So annoying. And then he leaned over and nearly lost it. I wanted to see this bike in one piece today, but we can't rush it, mate.
Because of the bastard,
Well, I mean, let's not go too far.
well, I will. I spent 20 quid. That's what, like an hour and a half of like me working on site.
Yeah, but you know what? I think next Saturday is going to be our day for this bike, mate. It's Sunday today, 5 days. You'll get the exhaust back. Saturday morning, we'll put them exhausts on. We'll hire a fan. Chuck this and my Harley in. They both need MOTs. Huh? Can you drive what? No, you can't. And then and get them MOT'd. I think that's the... But even for the MOT, mate, you don't need to worry about the side panel there or the seat hump. It just has to have the seat on and bolted on like we've done already. No, it is going to have the hump because of the light. But it'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's going to be a busy morning next Saturday, mate. Yeah. Let me show you everyone how nice the... Look at that fork, guys. Look at that. My God, that's mirror finish. You haven't done such a good job on that part, though.
This part?
Yeah.
I'm just cleaning the debris before.
Oh, have you not used the Brasso yet?
Clean the debris.
Oh, okay. Have you done this one?
Yeah, I've done both.
Yeah, that side. You spent longer on that side, you can tell.
Yeah.
But I think it's one of them things, mate. You just every once a week for now. Just go back over it.
Yeah.
Even all this, look, I'd have it all up here. I'd have it all on here.
Isn't that plastic?
It's chrome, isn't it, though? Yeah, but it's just a cleaner, isn't it? I don't know. That's what is that in your hand?
It's a big one.
We've got Brasso down there. You're using a bloody baby
No,
wipe.
it's just to see how it looks.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But use a piece of that. Look, when you're doing all this fork, you should kind of pop over and get these handlebars done.
Well, the handlebars were awful.
Or do you have a spare glove? I'll do a bit.
Well, there's about 2 packs there.
Oh, okay.
Large and
All right, guys, I'm going to show him. Look, let's look. So, kind of dull. This is still quite dull. He's quite lazy. This is quite dull.
That's the whole point.
I'll tell you what. You focus on that side.
Yeah.
I'll focus on this side. And we'll shine it all up a bit, yeah?
Fair enough.
All right, guys, just wrapping up for today. I had this old polish set in the here. Look, in the garage with the green and red compounds. Not that I know which one you should use. I think, look, it's come up really nice. Mirror shine. And then I did this handle here. All of that stuff just polishes money into these bikes. Rear swing arm. I gave you one instruction today, this morning. One instruction on camera. What was you meant to do?
I've done the forks.
You're meant to clean the rear swing arm. Because look, it's really clean bike and that lets it down.
In my defence, we've done the forks.
zl600, guys. One right bank coil. I'll order that. This bike's great and ready to go. There's the compounds we've got for the wheel. It worked very well. I should charge the battery. And here's the Vespa. I don't know what to call it. Crap. But as always, guys, thanks for watching. Remember that we're not going to be releasing many more videos now. It'll go back to a Saturday and maybe a Sunday. But I've really enjoyed releasing video a day if I could for a little while. I think that's gone really well. Again, always send me a comment and a message. I like that. Always hit the like and subscribe, and we'll keep this channel moving forward, and we'll keep the bikes rolling on.